Hey, this is Jeremy. Just wanted to send you a video recording that you can watch at your convenience today instead of asking you to get on at a call at a particular time. I just thought this might be easier for everyone. So I just had a few things, information to share, and we will do this more frequently, just sharing information as we need to. So just real quick, if you didn't know, a little bit of history. My daughter started this business back in April of 21, this past year, while she was in high school. And it started out just with her cleaning a few houses because she didn't want to flip burgers. And so that's just kind of how she ended up. And it just kind of kept growing. And all of a sudden, she had a little business on her hands. She got lucky. The news did a story on her. And it just blew up. I say blew up, that's a relative term, but it got busier than what she was expecting. And so I stepped in and started helping her. I've got a background in business, and so I used to run a Target store, and I own my own business along with being a teacher. And so I helped her a little bit, and she decided that she was going to close the business down while she was in school. She didn't want the stress of it. And we took it over from her. I took it over from her. And so it could keep going. We're actually using the money from the business to pay for her school, or what her scholarship doesn't cover. So, all that, you didn't need to know that, but I shared it with you just to kind of let you know that we started this as a side hustle. And when I took it over, I kept running it as a side hustle. And it took me a little bit longer than it should have to realize that it's an actual business. And it turned into an actual business. And so it needs to be run that way and not as a side hustle. And so we're slower than we should have been to implement systems and processes to make things run smoothly and efficiently and easily for you. And so we're getting those things together, like stuff like payroll, things like that. We're working on it. We'll continue to always improve these things. It's getting better, or it's getting not better, but implemented. It's not something you can do overnight, snap your fingers. It's a piece at a time, building it, which a business you're always adding and, changing things and making it better. So, just ask you to hang in there with us. Also, January for service industries and for retail businesses is the worst month of the year. So if you've been with us a little while, or if you've just started, you're going to realize that January is just slower because no one has money after Christmas, or no one wants to spend money after Christmas for extra stuff. And paying for a clean house is definitely something extra. So it just slows down a lot. So just hang in there as best you can. And if you can't, I totally understand. Just give us a heads up. All right, so let me jump in on this list. T-shirts. We're going to get everybody T-shirts. We just need your sizes, so please shoot me a text of the size of the T-shirt you need, and we'll get those to you as quick as we can. Note cards and magnets. We're trying to add personal touches, and this is part of being a business instead of just a side hustle. We want to professionalize everything and make sure that we're getting the brand out there. And so we're going to have note cards made for you that you can leave like on the kitchen counter or something like that. It'll have branding on it. It'll have a place for you to leave a little note, just to personalize things, to get the clients to remember you. And the idea being is that it will create referrals for you and us, and also get people who are one-time cleans to possibly become recurring cleans. And we have at least one of our team members, who all she does is recurring cleans. She's built it up to where she did a good job with people, and then she's just built up her business, and now she just has a set schedule that she is good for her. So you can get there. It just takes a little work, and we can get there. And so we're also going to get magnets, and we'll give you those to leave on a refrigerator with a client. And so it's just getting the brand out there. And if they throw it away, they throw it away. If they don't, that's awesome. And so they can refer people. They'll always be there. And if they need someone to come back later, maybe they'll remember us. Next thing, make sure to complete or to start and complete each job in the app. That's very important. Some of you aren't doing that, which is, you're okay. It's not it's not an issue. We just need to make sure that we start and complete the jobs in the app. It just makes the software work better. That being said, we are going to be switching software. The Maidily software is not working well for us, technically speaking. There's issues that we've been having. It's creating issues for Carrie, and it's creating issues for us as a business, and it's actually cost us money, and so that's just not acceptable. And when I say cost us money, it's actually cost us clients. I just had a client today email and canceled their recurring clean because they were charged more than they should have been, or more times than they should have been, because of the app. So we're going to make a change. It's 99% sure it's going to be that koala thing that you got from me. And so I'll send you more information once I get everything finalized and worked out. I went ahead and put everyone in the system, and we'll send you info on next steps for that. All right, this is really important. Deep cleanings make everyone the most money. Deep cleaning as opposed to a standard cleaning. So all of our complaints that we've had come in have been with deep cleanings. Either the customer didn't get what they thought they were getting, or what they got wasn't good enough. Okay, and either of those is not okay. And so I need you to make sure that you're doing a really good job on the deep cleanings, because again, it's more work, definitely, I know that, but it's an opportunity for you to make more money, because the more deep cleanings we do, the more money you make. So we've got to make sure we're doing a good job on the deep cleaning. So if you're not sure about that, I had it pulled up. Anyways, here, so you just go to the app, or not the app, excuse me, the company website, allcleanbyannabelle.com. You go to the About Us and the Frequently Asked Questions. And you go down here to regular cleaning and deep cleaning. And if you just click on it, it opens it up. And it tells you the other stuff that the customer thinks you're going to do. So take a look at this, okay? And please make sure you're doing your best to get all this stuff. And then here's the regular cleaning, okay? It's not a long list. It's basic stuff. It's nothing surprising or out of the ordinary or out of the question. But we're not being consistent with this, and so we've just got to do better, okay? I'm going to send out a link for a checklist that'll be on the website. I'm not asking you to literally check things off, because I know no one's going to do that, but I'm giving it to you just kind of so that oh yeah, now I got to make sure I do this, this, and this, and this, because I understand that you're going through a house and you're trying to go as quick as you can, and it's easy to forget something. I mean, I've done it. I've had a customer complaint before, so I get it, and it wasn't because I was being lazy or slacking off. It's because I just completely actually forgot to do it. And so I would encourage you, please just refer to the checklist as an aid to help you. Okay. Now, we're going to refund customers money in order to save a bad review. So if someone calls into Carrie or sends us an email or however they complain, the first thing we're gonna do is try to send the cleaner back to them to get them to re-clean it or to fix what wasn't done or whatever. That's the first option, okay? And so just be aware of that, okay? And it's going to happen, and it's not like, oh, you did something wrong or whatever. It's not a big deal. We just want to make sure the customer stays happy. Sometimes that's just not going to work. The customer's going to be mad and throwing a fit or whatever. And some people are just bad people. They just have no character. And so they're going to be doing it on purpose to get their money back because they're either cheap or they're just not good people. Okay. And we understand that. I understand that. And I will always back you up. Like, so if someone calls in and complains on you, I'm going to back you up. I'm going to assume that you did it well and the customer is being a pain on purpose. But I can't fight for you if they show pictures, if they send us pictures of like stuff that wasn't done, that should have been done. Okay. So just keep that in mind. So if we have to, we will refund money to save a client or to save a bad review, because bad reviews cripple the business for everybody. And if we have two legitimate, like there was actually a problem. It's not just someone complaining to complain. But if you as the team member get two legitimate refunds or bad reviews, then we can't keep sending you jobs. Okay. One happens, I get it. But if you get two, then it's just, we can't do it, because, it hurts the business and it hurts the other team members, because they're going to they could potentially have fewer clients to clean for because of a bad review or whatever. So just please understand that. I hate to be the hard ass on it, but it's business. Okay. At the end of the day, it's just business. So, please keep that in mind. Okay. Next thing, the positive side of this is we're going to start paying people $10 for every 5-star review you get. Okay. So if you get, and there's no reason to not get a 5-star review on every clean, if you think about it, or almost every clean. So, you do 3-4 cleans a week, that's an extra $30-$40 a week. And that adds up. Now, it's not a ton of money, I know, okay, but it's a tank of gas or something, you know what I mean? And it adds up. So we'll pay you $10 for every 5-star review. Now, well, how do I get the 5-star review? Most people don't leave reviews. That's true. You have to ask for them. Here's the way to do it. Talk to the client, assuming they're home, okay? And if not, just text them after you're done. Communicate with the client. Talk to them when you're done cleaning, and tell them, hey, I'm done. Would you mind walking through real quick and seeing if there's anything that I may have missed or you're not happy with? I think I got everything, or say it more positively than that. I got everything. Just want to make sure that you're happy with it. And so ask them, and I say, oh yeah, everything looks great. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Would you mind leaving me a review? It really helps me a lot. I'd really be grateful. Oh, sure. Yeah, no problem. I'll leave you a review. Well, they probably won't leave a review. They'll forget. They're lazy. They're like normal people. So the way you do it to get them to actually leave the review is you text them the link. Oh, great. You're willing to leave a review? Awesome. I really appreciate it. I'm going to send you the link to the review right now. Would you mind just doing it real quick? Yeah, sure. I'll take care of it. No problem. So you text them the link. Well, what's the link? I'm going to send it to you with this video. Okay. And so just save that, put it in your notes or somewhere on your phone where you can access it real quick. Just copy and paste the link, text it to the client, and ask them, yeah, I'm so glad that you're happy. Here's the link. If you wouldn't mind just leaving me a review, I get paid a few extra dollars and I get, kudos from my boss. I'd just be really grateful. Thank you so much. And most people will do it once you've made it personal. Okay. Now, if they think they're just leaving a review for a business, they don't care, because people don't connect with businesses. They connect with you because you're the one in their home, and it's very personal then. And you're the one who cleaned their toilet, and so they'll do it for you if they're happy with you. So make it personal and give them the link right then and ask them to do it right then. Now, you don't have to stand there looking over them while they do it. You can leave, but if you give them the link and you ask them to do it right then you got a better shot of getting the review. Okay. And more reviews mean more business for the company, which means more jobs for you to do. And on top of the $10 per review. Last thing is profit sharing quarterly. So 4 times a year at the end of each quarter, based on the amount of money the business made, we're going to give you a piece of the profit. Okay. It's going to be a percentage. I don't know what the percentage is. I'm not going to promise anything or commit anything, but I commit to you and promise you that as long as we make a profit, which we should. I don't know why we wouldn't unless something crazy happens. We're going to give you a piece of the profit. The only catch is that you can't have any